Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my next retro review. Today I'm looking at Transformers Cybertron Mudflap. Now, in the canon of the show, he was once a student of Landmine. Of Landmine. Along with, Optimus Prime was a student of Landmine as well. Landmine is an older bot, as I established in that review that I did on him. He felt that the Decepticons were right on trying to fix the planet, so he joined their ranks, although he is not really as sadistic. And I have one part mistransformed. Let me fix that. Here we go. So there we go. Just like that. Which disappointed Landmine. So that's, you learn there's more in the show than what I just said, but that's the basics of it. Was he was a student of Landmines, learning under him how to fight and all that good stuff. So he came with, it's the US release. He came with the Earth one. I think the Japan release also had the Earth key. I cannot guarantee that. I know some of them, like in the US release, had a different cyber key than what the Japan release came with. Don't understand, because in the show, you saw that specific key that the Japanese one came with, in the show. So it's just, I don't understand it, but it is what it's whatever. So again, the Earth key, translucent blue, the silver paint, the chrome for the symbol, and then there is that code. Now this is more for use in his robot mode, so I will show that when we get to his robot mode. But here is his vehicle mode, and you can see he is a crane truck, and he is a 16-wheeled crane truck, 8 on this side, 8 on this side. So big old crane truck. And it's a nice design. It's not bad. I do like it. He rolls very nicely on all of them wheels. Nice sort of baby blue. We got some silver, some black, kind of or a darker gray. I think it's more of a darker gray than it is black. Like, it's just not close enough to black. Yeah, because you can see the tires are black, and this is sort of a lighter, so it's like a dark gray. Translucent green on the windshield. You can see the headlights are painted, nice gold. Silver on the grill. Translucent green on the hook. Same thing for this missile, which is actually one of the cyber key gimmicks, and the crane is another one. So he got 2 gimmicks, which is cool. Translucent green on this part for operating the crane. Nice silver here, and it would have been nice if the taillights would have been picked out in red, but oh well. Honestly, if I wanted, I could take like a little bit of red paint, like maybe a red marker, and just boop boop. Sort of a silver / goldish for these pieces. I'm forgetting what exactly they're called. They're like, I know they're stabilizers, so I think that's the official term. Maybe is they are stabilizers. Some more silver here, all pretty much the same on this side that you can see. The crane arm can go up, can go down, can rotate it. So there's that, and this piece goes in and out, can go that far out, which is going to be more for when we get into using the cyber key. But yeah, that is his crane mode, and it's it's not bad. It is a nice look. I do like it. It is like I definitely recommend watching the show. It's not the greatest show or the best show, but it does follow one storyline. Their vehicle modes are amazing. There's a lot of character development for most of the characters throughout the show. Granted, some only get like half of an episode or a full episode, but you get a feel for each character one way or another, in my opinion. And by the end of the show, he does have a turnaround and come to his senses. So there is that. Now, someone did ask about Galvatron, Transformer Cybertron. I do have him, and I will be getting to him, I promise. It's just, I sort of have this in my mind how I want to go along on these reviews for the retro reviews for Transformer Cybertron. So, but I will get to Galvatron. I promise that. Like that will happen. I'm not going to skip any figure. I am going to get to them all that I have. Even the Supreme Starscream and the and Primus. I do have them. I even have a couple of figures that were only released in Japan that I have that I will get to. But getting back to Mudflap, yeah, it's... Oh, and I forgot to mention, like, nice sort of this dark gray for what are the... I know these words. I swear I know these words. The hydraulics. See, I know them. Sometimes my mind goes blank. But blue, and then that sort of, I'd say gunmetal gray maybe on this. It's kind of a gunmetal color with a little purple arrow, and that's, again, for one of the cyber keys. Yeah. So that is it for his vehicle mode. So what do you say we get to his robot mode? So we're going to lift this up. And one thing we're going to do is we're going to untab, and you can see the post right here that hooks in there. Then we're going to bring it up, and we're going to adjust it. It's on this double hinge, or this it's on this hinge. We're going to adjust it just like that. And then we're going to do the same over here. So untab it, bring it up, and adjust it down until you can get it as even as possible. And the button's real easy to press when you're not trying to. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to lift this one up. We're going to untab right here. Let me lift you up a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. And there's a post right there that plugs in right there. I'm going to bring that down. Want to extend the foot out. We want to, let's see, we want to rotate it around like this. I'm going to rotate, I'm going to bring this out, rotate it, and that is one leg done. Same thing on this side. Untab it, bring it down, and we're gonna extend that leg again. Gonna rotate, bring the foot out, and then we're gonna lock the crotch together. And that's that. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to bring these down. We want to bring this piece up. Bring these down like this. Just like this. Rotate that piece up. We're going to bring this, and then we're going to rotate just like that. There's a locking point. Bring this up. And then we want to open up his chest. And that's going to allow us to rotate the head out. We want to get that in good position. And there we go. And there we have Mudflap in his robot mode. And he looks good. I like him. He's definitely a unique design. He's got them big bulky arms, especially with the one pieces, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it definitely looks good. And then with this transformation, there's a little bit more color that comes out that we didn't see in vehicle mode. So definitely like that. So let's take a look at his head. And you can see great light piping for them green eyes. You can see, of course, that translucent green here. But yeah, makes for amazing light piping. Really love that. Silver here, that sort of goldish silver mix for his face with that blue helmet around. We got silver, some gold here. Now we've got like a purple on his shoulders and on his arms, even right here on his abs. Purple here. And then, of course, now what were the front and back are his feet. So yeah, very cool. Here's the back. You can see, you know, that's pretty good. Actually, close this up. That's the only like issue is like trying to do get all this, but yeah, we want that down for now. Forgot to do that. But yeah, articulation on this guy, the head. I mean, if you use the transformation joint, you could get him to look up, but honestly, it kind of breaks the mold a bit. Head turns, that's about it. Arms can do a full 360 on very nice ratchets. Arm goes out that far, again, nice ratchet. We do get bicep swivel. We've got 90 for the elbow. Nothing at the wrist. You can see it's just one molded piece with the arm. I'd say that it is disappointing when they do that, but I can kind of understand in a way. We've got not, I suppose you could call it waist. I mean, it's at his abs, but it only goes so far. Now, the legs, soft ratchets for the legs, kicks out that far, kicks back. Actually, if you move that just far enough out of the way, can kick back that far. And he can do just over the full Van Damme. We've got rotation above the knee there. And we've got 90 for the knee. And then the foot can rotate, and you can move the toe in and out. And that's really about it. So, a little limited, but, you know, I mean, even for being 16 years old, it's still better range of motion than I've seen like some newer figures get. So that is pretty sad. Now, for his cyber key, so for this one, I'm going to plug it in. It's going to kick forward, and it's pretty much going to shoot the missile. But what we want to do is there is a button right here. Hit that, and boom, missile fires. So there's that. I don't think we really saw him use that in the show, if I remember correctly. I said I gotta watch that show. My oldest child and I have been watching like Transformers from G1 on, and like right now we're on Armada, and we're not very far into Armada because we don't get a whole lot of time to watch it. But I know that can't wait to get to Cybertron. We're not skipping Energon. We're going to watch Energon, but I've told my kiddo that they're going to be very, very disappointed with Energon. I mean, kicker. Need I say more? It was not the best show, not the best toys, but getting back to Mudflap. Now for the other one, what we want to do is rotate this. We're going to slide this all the way out just like that. Okay, let me get down here. And then, let's actually bring it this way. We're going to plug in Cyber Key there, and you can see what it does is it brings out this blade, which he has used. And you can see the reach he has on that thing, which in the show he had that kind of reach, and it was pretty cool to see. Like, he would whip that thing around, the Cyber Key would bring out that blade, and he'd bring it down. I think that was his attack, and it was amazing. It was awesome. I love that. But yeah, so that is the Cyber Key gimmick for this. Bring that back in and bring that back around here, and that is pretty much it for Mudflap. And I need you standing straight, buddy. There we go. So yeah, that is Transformers Cybertron Mudflap. Another great figure. Like I said, still my favorite line. I refuse to sell these figures. Like, I have a huge attachment to this line. As I said before, with Transformers Legacy, we've seen that screenshot of what looks to be a either Commander class Metroplex from Cybertron Metroplex, or I'm hoping it's a Titan class. Like, he deserves that size. Like, the Transformers Cybertron Metroplex deserves that Titan class size, but I don't think they're doing Titan for that one. I don't know. I know they were talking of the fact that the Ark was the last Titan. They weren't going to be doing any more Titan figures, but I don't know if they've changed their mind on that, because a lot of people would like to see more Titan figures, including me. Like I said, I want to see more updated molds of these figures. It's a great line. I don't understand anybody who would be disappointed on them doing. That's the whole point. It looks like of Transformers Legacy is they're doing updated molds of previous characters from previous shows. We're getting all kinds. We're getting from Transformers Cybertron. It looks like maybe even Armada. I know we're getting Skids. We're getting a new Bulkhead, which looks good. Some things I'm not too happy about. But getting back to Mudflap, definitely a great figure, as with pretty much all of Transformers Cybertron. Love these figures. Love their looks, their designs. Yeah, articulation isn't always the greatest, but it's enough to get you by for some cool, battle poses that you could do. It is. If you can find Transformer Cybertron figures for a good deal, even at a garage sale, if you find a bunch and all you're missing is maybe a missile here or a Cyber Key. I mean, there's plenty of people online, plenty of sites online who may have Cyber Keys or may have missiles that are just sitting, floating around. But it's definitely worth getting. It's a great addition to your collection. So, I think I've jabbered on too long here, or long enough. But that is Transformers Cybertron Mudflap. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you got some good information out of it. If you're looking for this figure and other Cybertron figures at a good price, I do hope you find them for the price that you're willing to spend. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.